This is supposed to be a safe zone for the displaced in Gaza. But if Israel claims they see a threat, those promises of safety are as flimsy as the tents. In the night, families grab cooking pots to douse flames, while Walid helps lift his 3 lifeless children from their improvised sanctuaries before they slip away into the dark. Israeli strikes on the Mawasi encampment in southern Khan Yunis killed 11 people, including Israel's target. Senior police officer Hussam Shawan, who the IDF say gathered intelligence for Hamas's armed wing, and his boss, Mahmoud Salah, Director General of Gaza's police force. The Israeli army say they used precision-guided munitions to minimize the risk of civilian casualties. But for Walid, this is what precision looks like. Once the sun was up, his 3 young children were laid down to rest.
We woke up to the sound of the strike and I called on the children, but no one answered. The 3 of them were sleeping next to each other. The shrapnel hit Ahmed in his neck and he was immediately martyred. Mohammed, the blood was on his stomach. Abdul, I saw him. I lifted the cover off him and he did not answer me. And I saw his lower body was all shrapnel.
A new year has brought little respite and a new warning from Israel's defense minister.
If Hamas does not release the Israeli hostages from Gaza soon, despite Israel's willingness to make far-reaching compromises in accordance with the principles outlined by the US president, and if it continues to fire at Israeli settlements, it will receive blows with an unprecedented intensity in Gaza for a long time.
Today, the Israeli military hit another target in the supposed Khan Yunis safe zone. The IDF claimed this building, the Interior Ministry headquarters, was being used as a Hamas command and control center. The blast ripped through tents, killing civilians camped outside. Palestinians are also struggling to survive the winter.
The situation is incredibly dire for the population. 2 days ago, we had heavy rainfalls that flooded Gaza. Millions of people are living in camps. A lot of those people were, again, further displaced. This is dozens of times this population is being further displaced. On top of that, we have the unfortunate news of newborn kids freezing to death due to hypothermia. And if we cannot get enough food trucks, enough shelter trucks, enough medical trucks, then we are seeing a population that is just heading towards the brink of a very, very catastrophic situation.
The Batran family left a safe zone because it was still being targeted, escaping the shelling, but not the bitter cold. Their baby Juma died from hypothermia at just 20 days old. One of 7 newborns killed from the cold in the last week. His twin Ali was taken to hospital. There was hope he'd pull through. He didn't.